Guys, it's Mark here of Driver67. So today's video is another crappy garage camera video about how to remove the front bumper of the Mazda MX-5 ND. So it's pretty straightforward. It's basically you gotta remove all the screws from the edges of the bumper. Now I'll show you here because it's hard to do it and film it together. So I'll show you which ones you gotta remove here. So metal screw, 2 rivets here. 2 rivets, 1 metal screw. So that's the top part. And then on the side here, on each fender, I got the car kind of elevated, so it's a bit easier to reach underneath the front bumper in a second. But you gotta remove a few of these rivets of this fender liners on both sides so you can peel it back a little bit. There is a metal screw somewhere behind here. Just remove all the edges, screw or rivets. Plastic rivets on the edges here. So yeah, that's about it here. Only takes about half hour approximately because I got a new bumper, summer bumper. This is winter bumper. Just because if you guys might or might not know, I drive on the frozen lake a lot, and you know sometimes a little mistakes happen and little cracks and some damages. I like a nice bumper for the summertime. So as you can see, the one just under the fender here, it's probably the most difficult to get into, especially if you have your car lowered. This is stock height right now. That screw's tough. And now you want to make sure you support the front bumper, because when this thing comes off, you have to access behind the fog lights here, because you have to remove this fog light housing. It's screwed in by like 5 or 6 screws from the back here, and there's no quick disconnect that I can see, or no easy way to disconnect the wiring. So you probably have to like pull up the bumper a little bit and then start unscrewing all the screw around the housing. So leave the housing with the vehicle here, and then you can remove the bumper. So you gotta support the front bumper with a jack. Also, grab some zip ties here. So the holes where you remove the screws on the top here, it's good to have some zip ties to hold it to the frame. You will see why in a second there. If not, the whole front bumper is just gonna flop right down. Good time right now to disconnect the front side markers on the fender as well. It's a bulb, so you can just unscrew the bulb, pull it out, or you can just remove the whole housing. The whole housing is held together by a clip and also a metal screw. Removing the bumper, when you pull it out, just gotta be careful with the bumper, possibly like scratching really hard. It's plastic, but maybe it's a possible scratch risk, so keep that in mind. Okay, so you gotta pump up the jack a little bit. So yeah, as you can see now, it's basically hanging on by the fog light, well, not fog light, daytime running light wiring harness. So you gotta re-support back the front bumper. Hope I didn't rip the wire. because that moved quite a bit further than expected. Should have my jack up higher. That's all right. Okay, so now the front bumper is kind of supported by zip ties and the jack here. At the back here, you can see this white housing. Yeah, you gotta just remove the screws around it, and this is gonna be really difficult to access in some places. But try your best. It takes time to finesse it. A small Phillips screwdriver would be highly recommended. I've got a big Phillips screwdriver, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer. Front bumper removed. Officially, time to get a new one on.